welcome back to another video. Previously, it relates to this video I talked about as far as how to keep your relics that actually drop from your relic by means of dashboarding out of the game, coming back, and the orbiter will actually store whatever item that dropped from your relic. But I really didn't talk about from the means of how to keep a rare part even if it didn't drop from your relic. Now, let's say, for example, this is exterminate or whatever, but if this was like a survival and I'm just going through the mission as progressed, 5 minutes in, some person gets a rare part that drops from their relic that's not from yours. You could pick it up, continue on, so on and so forth, and then 10 minutes in, another person gets a rare part, another person gets a rare part, and then another rare part drops from your relic. But you got all the other guys' relics as far as what the drop that they got. So next thing you know, 20 minutes or 25 minutes in, you may get hit up with that message saying that's the whole retrieving rewards from the server, please wait. You in that part where you're frozen in a sense. That's what happened to me yesterday, and a couple of guys was like, yo, I'm not leaving this because we gotten so much rare parts, even though it was just 25 minutes in, but we gotten such good stuff. We didn't want to leave. I was like, man, I'm not going to be in this part here all day. So what I tend to do is that instead of me dashboarding, I turned off my PS4. Practically turning off your PS4 ensures that you not only keep your rare part, but also the rare parts that drop from your other people's relic. That's what happened last night, and I'll show you what I mean as far as with that when I finish up with this mission, and I'll show you the inbox message that I got. Pretty much me keeping all of the rare parts, including my own, which was a Venka gauntlet, which was really nice because again, I didn't want to lose it. The other guys didn't want to lose it as well. And plus, on top of that, I believe we got an Akana Blade, dual commas, fragor blueprint also. So this is like a really nice thing just for you guys to keep in mind. And it's also broken too, because again, you don't really need to be in the survival all long and stuff like that. But at the same time, you may come up against a squad that they don't want to leave, but you do. But you don't want to sacrifice the parts that drop because the parts are really good as far as rare parts, depending on which you wanted. So this is like a really nice thing to do, should in case it actually happens, because we all got hit with that message thing talking about, oh, retrieving rewards, please wait. Nothing happens. We get stuck in a loading screen of some sorts. So it's best to do this method because I think the guy wanted to not dashboard, but abort. He wanted to abort the mission. I was like, no, don't abort. Turn off your PS4. It's better to turn it off than to dashboard because you only get to keep your part that dropped from your relic, like this one. Since I took this guy's own, even though it's exterminate, but I'm just saying hypothetically, I could just turn off my PS4, come back on, and I'll still have these ordinary prime wings, but it's not necessary because again, we're leaving. But if we get stuck in like a loading screen and we can't move, can't go anywhere, that's like the time to turn off your PS4, come back on, and you'll have an inbox message waiting on top saying, oh, your items have been retrieved. But before you even see that, you get hit up with a message saying that, oh, your previous mission was interrupted. Would you like to continue? Now, I'm just going to show you guys the inbox right here, which is this one. All right. Now, see that phone of prime barrel that dropped from the Mastery 15 guide that was with me yesterday. Right. This dual commas blade dropped from the Mastery 23 guy. This Nakana blade dropped from the Mastery 18 guy. The fragor blueprint dropped from the Mastery 13 guy. And last but not least, this Venka gauntlet dropped from my relic. So like I was saying before, in order to ensure that, should in case that ever happens, as far as, oh, you get stuck in a loading screen, as far as when they're trying to retrieve the rewards, as far as when you hit 5 minutes, 15 or whatever, close your PS4, just turn it off. Don't dashboard, don't put it in rest mode, because it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work because you only get to keep your part. If I had done what the other guy did, I would have only left out that mission with the Venka Gauntlet, and all of these other ones would not be in my inbox. But since I turned off my PS4, I was able to keep all of these. And I messaged the guy yesterday on that too. I just told him, close your PS4, just turn it off, don't dashboard. It seemed like he said just aborted. Now, if he had aborted, he's not gonna get any other parts but his own. You don't know, not even that. He won't get anything, because since he just aborted, you're not gonna get anything. If he had dashboarded, it wouldn't be too bad. He would only get one rare part instead of all the others. So I'm just letting you guys, for future reference, turn off your PS4, come back on. You'll see that you'll have all of the parts, not just your own, but the other guys' rare parts that drop from their relics. So that's just a handy little tip for you guys as far as how to keep rare parts even if it didn't drop from your relic. So it's useful, it's there, just a little handy tip should in case, you know, shit hits the fan.